Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we took on some side quests, of course, but the time before that when we actually made progress, what did we do? Oh yes, we dealt with Severin. We finally dealt with Severin's whole issue, figured out why he was being such a piece of shit. Doesn't fully justify it, but at least I am very, very understanding and sympathetic of the situation. But last time, we did a whole bunch of side quests around here in Limsa Lominsa, and I don't think we actually got out into Lenosia to do any side quests there. So yeah, I guess we just stuck around town. Today, it is time to learn the first of many crafter classes. Crafter classes are, I'm not gonna lie, be a little bit monotonous. I do not want to imply that crafting and gathering in this game is boring by any means. I actually enjoy it quite a bit. Many people don't. Many people do enjoy it. I think it's very interesting, but I will not lie, it is monotonous. So, if you want to skip these episodes, don't feel bad. But I will say they are very worthwhile to at least do if you're playing these crafters and gatherers, purely because they give some very, very valuable things, very valuable abilities and rewards. Namely, the ability to craft your own gear, which can keep you a little bit ahead of the game in terms of staying well equipped for content. Alright, today we are going to be learning about blacksmithing here at Naldic and Vimeli's. Okay, hang on, I want to be absolutely sure I'm grabbing the right quest, because armors and blacksmiths are right next to each other. The symbol there says blacksmith, the symbol there says armorer. I still don't trust that I'm going to get it right because I don't trust my own perception of reality, but that's an issue for another time. Unless you're blind and deaf, I presume you've wandered into our forge of your own accord, drawn by the siren song of our smithy's hammers, no doubt. In these here hallowed halls, Limsa's finest pound metal into all manner of tools and weapons. And when I say Limsa's, I mean the whole bloody realms. Make no mistake, you need more than a big arm to join our ranks. But if you've got iron in your veins and the builder's blessing, speak up. Alright, let's join the Blacksmith Guild. Heh, well, you're not short on confidence. But do you truly know what you're getting yourself into here, lass? Ours is a trade born of blood and brine. For as long as pirates have sailed the Rotano, smithies have forged their weapons and fitted out their ships from keel to cannon. Of course, till sea swallows all ain't just an idle saying. Brine will eat through even the stoutest iron given time, and our forebears long struggled to forge more rust-resistant alloys. Lucky for us, the smithies of Eld were a determined bunch and clever too. So when they learned that the kobolds knew something of advanced metallurgy... Anyone who knows how to pronounce that word, please let me know. I'm going to go with metallurgy for now. The smithies set out to make it their own. Thanks to the kobolds' wisdom, which they generously gifted us with only the merest hint of priorly prompting. That's fucked up. Limsa Smithin came on leaps and bounds. 'Twasn't long before the Gridanians and Old Don started eyeing our knowledge like we did the kobolds, though. And so, some 150-odd years ago, two particularly forward-thinking men named Theor Naldic and Bryce Vimeli had the bright idea of establishing a respectable business. Being fair-minded fellows, they'd sell their wares to anyone who had the coin, pirates and foreigners included. And when folks weren't inclined to pay, they made sure to remind them that we hadn't completely forsaken our pirate ways. Times have changed though, and we're a wee bit more willing to share our wisdom these days. The company's been running the Blacksmiths and Armorers Guilds for years now, welcoming any soul with the necessary talent and will to work. As to whether you've got enough of either, well, that's for the Forge Master to decide. Speak to me when you're ready to present yourself to him. So I haven't talked too much about the politics of Eorzea yet. I have opinions on it. I think it's very well written, but that doesn't mean I enjoy it. We'll be getting into the politics of Eorzea in due time, though, as will the game, because the game does not shy away from the fact that this world has some fucking issues. So what'll it be? Reckon you've got what it takes to train with the best goddamn blacksmiths in the realm? Indeed we do. Randwolf wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Blacksmith Guild. Ha, that's a spirit. If you'd taken any longer to decide, I'd have told you to bugger off no matter what you said. Can't have half-assed adventures wasting Forge Master Brithel's precious time, see? He's got a lot of irons in the fire. That's why me and the other lads make a point of keeping idlers, imbeciles, and the otherwise unqualified from getting in his way. Any road, it's time you went and paid your respects to the man. He's the one over yonder making a face like he's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Alright, let's go meet the Forge Master. Hello there, Brithale? About time Randwolf sent me a new recruit. It's been too long. I'm Brithale, Forge Master of the Blacksmith Guild. If you're aiming to become a smithy worth the name, 'twould be my great pleasure to educate you on the finer points of the craft. Oh, the rest of these sour-faced bastards will tell you it's hard, grueling work fit only for the best and brightest. But I say put a hammer in the hands of the willing and see what happens. I'm liking the contrast here. What do you say then, lass? Will you swing a hammer for old Brithale? Let's do it. Haha, I knew I liked you the moment I set eyes on you. What did you say your name was again? Satoru Lancy, a name fit for a hero if ever I heard one. In fact, I reckon I did hear it in a bard's song once. Or was it that poor sod cursing in his cups at the wench? Bah, don't matter if it was saving the world or cuckolding your husband. 'Tis time to forge yourself a new reputation, pound out a new legend, and you can trust old Brithale to help you do it. But there I go, putting the cart before the chocobo. Here, lass, take this Cross-Pein hammer. A smithy without a hammer is like me without a drink. Bloody useless. Well, don't just stand there gawping at her. Take her in your hands, have a few practice swings, and whatever you fancy. She's all yours now. Ah, what I want to give to be you right now, lass. A smithy never forgets his first hammer. Well, thank you. I like this man quite a bit. Oh my gosh. The guild receptionist definitely does a lot of the work in making sure he's staying on task, we'll say. But gosh, is he an entertaining man. Alright, let's go ahead and get our blacksmith set up. And Brithale, let's do this. Oh, hang on. First, purge the hot bars. There we go, that should be good. Forge Master Brithale wishes to see how well you can handle your new hammer. Now that there is a beautiful sight. Never forget, a smithy's hammer is her one true love. Friends will betray you, lovers will leave you, but your hammer will never do you no wrong. Brithale, I can tell you've been through something. Do you want to talk about it? Over a drink, maybe? God, seeing you standing there reminds me of a less ale-sod, more lady-shaped version of my younger self. But on to your task. We ain't a congregation of soft-handed scholarlies here. Smithies learn by doing. Try your hand at making a bronze ingot. Any smithy worth her salt's gotta master the fundamentals, and you can't get more fundamental than that. It ain't complicated. Bronze is just copper and tin melted down and mixed together. So you'll be needing... Aye, that's it, copper and tin ore. And seeing as most folk don't carry stuff like that around with them without reason, Smithhammer outside can provide you with some. For a price, that is. What the lad can't sell you, though, is a fire shard you'll need. Aye, it ain't complicated, but that don't mean it's easy. You need to melt the metals after all, and to do that you need to get them hotter than a bombard's backside. And that's all there is to it. Think you can handle it, lass? Alright then, let's get crafting. As he said, we're going to need a few supplies. All disciples of the hand receive a crafting log which contains the recipes of every item they can synthesize. The crafting log can be opened by selecting logs from the main menu. To begin synthesis, you must first select the crafting class and level tier of the item you wish to create. Once you have highlighted the item, confirm if you possess all the materials necessary in your inventory. If you do, select the synthesize button to begin the crafting process. Alright, so first off we need copper and tin ore. Specifically, to make one bronze ingot we need 2 copper and 1 tin. Now let's go ahead and open up and get crafting. I actually don't really pay attention to where you get fire shards. I know you get them from crafter quests. I think you can mine them as a miner, but we haven't gotten to mining yet. Generally, I've always had all the ether shards I need to do all my crafting. I've never been short, so I think we'll be fine. If we're not fine, eventually I will end up looking up a way to get more, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Alright, bronze ingot is in the level 1 to level 5 category. Crafting recipes come in groups of 5 levels, and when you are getting, I think you can generally craft somewhere from 3 to 5 levels above where you're at. It depends on one of your stats. I believe it depends on your craftsmanship. What's actually available for you to craft. For example, down there it says craftsmanship recommended 50. We have, what's our craftsmanship? 21. I don't quite know how it actually determines when you unlock recipes then. I know that it's usually I can do recipes up to 3 to 5 levels above where I'm at. It doesn't matter too much. Let's just get crafting. Let's go ahead and make a bronze ingot. We have the 2 copper ore and the 1 tin ore we need. Requirements are listed on the far left. Crafting is similar to battle in that various actions are used to proceed. That's quite the similarity. Successfully crafting an item entails executing synthesis actions to achieve 100% progress before material durability reaches 0. If durability reaches 0 before progress has reached 100%, the synthesis will fail and some of the materials may be lost. Items that you have successfully crafted at least once will appear with a check mark on their icons. Crafting an item for the first time will earn you a special experience point bonus. Alright, sounds good. So, we have a durability of 40 to make a bronze ingot. Each action decreases our durability by 10. And using basic synthesis a few times gets us up to progress 9 out of 9, making us a bronze ingot. And hopping us all the way up to level 3. Oh my. That was quite a jump. Thank you. Alright then, Brethael, I bring you an ingot. Remember, to make a bronze ingot, all you need is copper, tin, and a fire shard. Smithhammer can sell you the ore, but you'll have to find the shard on your own. Of course, I'm telling you this on the assumption that you've still to do the job. If you've done it already, show us your work for God's sake. Well, don't worry, I have my bronze ingot right here. Heh, you're alright, lass. Better than that, even. You sure you ain't done this before? Cause honestly, this ain't what you'd expect from a venture fresh off the street. I think it might be a bleeding natural, lass. It takes just the right balance of metals to produce bronze suitable for weapons and tools. But this ingot you've made me, lass, it's on par with them as our veterans produce. You could take this down to Hawker's Alley and find a buyer in no time. Buyer Gut's watching over you, no doubt about that. Heh, you got talent, lass, but don't let it go to your head. I've seen plenty of folk get drunk on early success only to puke their guts up later because they forgot the talent's worth bugger all without hard work and dedication. So I tell you what, keep it simple for now, lass. Practice the fundamentals so you can smell bronze in your sleep. And when you've gained the kind of confidence that only comes with experience, come back and I'll teach you something new. Alright, we need to hit level 5 to get to the next quest. And he's going to give us plenty of copper ore and various elemental shards to get us started, as well as a hempen kurta as our starter crafter equipment. Alright, let's go ahead and get that new gear equipped. Let's see, how does that actually compare? Craftsmanship plus 18. I like it. Alright then, in order to get through all the crafting, in order to grind our crafting levels, we're going to need to craft many things. So what we're going to be doing with each episode, crafting an item for the first time gives you a big experience bonus. So that's going to be the main way that we gain levels as crafters, is just crafting one of every single item. The different items we craft will also often come in very handy as weapons and tools for our combat classes and our other crafters. So we will be getting very good rewards out of this, while also getting our blacksmithing level up. So the way these crafter episodes are going to work, we are going to do a crafter quest, and then we are going to do one of each item in that set of 5 levels of the crafting log. So to finish off this episode, we're going to be doing this entire page right here. Also, we're level 3, we can craft up to level 8, so I think the rule is just you can craft up to 5 levels above where you're at. Anyways, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started on crafting one of everything. I went ahead and took the liberty of writing down all of the materials that I need for this entire set of 5 levels in a big tree for myself. I just have a big crafting tree written down on my screen of everything I need. So let's get started. We need 36 copper ore total. We were given 30, so we just need to buy 6. We need 2 bone chips. We need 3 fish oil. We need 1 leather. We need 9 maple lumber. We need 18 tin ore. This is eating into our money quite a bit, but oh well. We have plenty of money, I think it'll be fine. And then after the tin ore, we need 1 undyed hempen cloth. The general rule for crafters is that the guild supplier will supply everything you need up for the first 15 levels of your crafting log. After that, you're going to have to go out and craft or gather the rest of the supplies yourself, but everything that is needed for the first 15 levels you can just straight up buy, which is really, really handy. Anyways, that is all of the things we needed to buy. So next up, we need to make 18 bronze ingots. Well, let's get to work. This is going to be a little bit. Since we do have some better armor equipment on, we're a little bit higher level. We have what's it called? The hempen kurta on in order to increase our craftsmanship. Now instead of doing plus 6 progress per synthesize, we're doing plus 9, which means we can finish these bronze ingots instantly, which is really handy. And we're going to be soaring way past blacksmith level 5 before we're done with this, but it's fine. We're going to be going through this entire thing. It'll be fine. No one's going to complain. Everything's going to be just fine. Look at that, we're already level 5. And now that we've hit level 5, we actually gain a new ability, Basic Touch. So let's start talking about item quality. So up till now, we've been building normal quality items. But let's say we want to make higher quality items. What's the benefit of higher quality items? Well, higher quality equipment, like weapons and armor, will be a lot more effective. It'll have higher stats, making you much more effective in combat. So, you know, good to have higher quality gear. We can get higher quality gear by crafting high quality items with our crafting. Here, you know what? Let's just let the game explain. You have obtained a high quality item. HQ items can be identified by their icon as well as by the special mark that appears after their name. HQ gear will often have better stats than normal quality items, while HQ materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive to prospective buyers, resulting in higher selling prices. High quality items cannot be stacked with normal quality items. Alright, in order to craft high quality items as a crafter, we're going to be using Basic Touch to increase the quality bar. The higher that quality bar goes, the more likely it is that we'll get a high quality result. So right now, with 70 out of 80 quality, we have an 83% chance that we'll have a high quality result from this bronze ingot. In other words, a high quality bronze ingot. If you can fill that quality bar all the way to max and then max out your progress bar, that'll just guarantee you get a high quality bronze ingot. And of course, if you fail to finish your synthesis by getting your progress to max, then all of your effort into increasing the quality will be wasted. However, if you finish your progress bar without upgrading your quality to max, well, that'll end the synthesis right there. As soon as progress is filled, you're done. So how I like to do it is I like to get my progress up so that I have just one more action before it hits completion, and then do everything I can to get that quality as high as possible. And then when I have just one action left, oh, oops, I hit the, oh well, 83% chance we still got the high quality. But yeah, I like to get it so I have just one more action before I complete synthesis. Then I get my my quality as high as I can, and then I complete synthesis, and that'll just basically maximize my odds of getting a high quality item. Alright, for hitting level 7, we get Master's Mend. Master's Mend is a repair action. If you are low on durability, but you want to keep going, and you have enough CP, which is the crafting equivalent of MP, you can use Master's Mend to restore a little bit of an item's durability. Let's see. Let's actually go check how that works real quick. So let's see. Basic synthesis, of course, increases progress. Success rate 100%, efficiency 100%. Basic touch increases quality with an efficiency and success of 100%. Master's Mend restores item durability by 30 with an 88 CP cost. Notably, basic touch has an 18 CP cost. So Master's Mend will give you 3 more actions in exchange for quite a bit of your CP. Increasing an item's quality during synthesis improves chances that the resulting product will be of a higher grade HQ. Quality is normally improved by using touch actions, however, in addition to reducing material durability, these actions also require crafting points to execute. The higher the overall quality of a completed item, the higher the experience point reward will be. That, yes, is another major reason I like to mainly craft high quality items. It gives you more experience, which makes grinding a lot easier. Not that I'm too worried about that at such low levels, where I'm still on the bronze ingots and I'm already level 7. But it is just a good idea to craft high quality as much as you can, both for better eventual gear stats and for the increased experience gains. Alright then, one more bronze ingot and then we're finally done with those. Don't worry, this will get less tedious with time. In some ways. In other ways, it'll get far more tedious. But crafting 18 bronze ingots will, at level 10 specifically, become a very trivial task. Alright, now that we have finished our 18 bronze ingots, let's get crafting on actual things. So next up we have bronze hatchet, which requires a maple lumber and a bronze ingot. We're gonna go ahead and use a bronze, high quality bronze ingot first. You can choose between normal or high quality. And we'll go ahead and show off exactly what the high quality crafting materials does in crafting. So since we use a high quality bronze ingot, we actually start out with our quality a little bit filled in. We don't have to worry as much about filling up our quality all the way because it's already partially done for us. So I can do 2 synthesis in order to get us just below finishing. Then a couple basic touches, and finally finish it off, giving us a nice bronze hatchet. Of course, whenever we craft something like a weapon or a tool, it won't go into our armory chest, so we can't use it right away. It'll go into our inventory, and we'll have to transfer it over to our armory chest by placing an armory chest. We'll have to do that whenever we craft new equipment, but it's fine. Alright, don't need to talk to you. What I need to do is make a bronze bastard sword. So yeah, showed off how high quality crafting materials work. They increase your starting quality. I believe the way it works is each high quality item you use gives a fraction of your quality pre-filled in, up to a max of 50%. So if all 3 of these items were high quality, we'd start at 50% of the way to high quality. If it's just one item was high quality, then since we need 3 total, that would be 1/3 of 50%. So we'd start out 1/6 of the way to high quality. But I'm gonna go ahead and save my high quality items for the more difficult higher level stuff. Actually, before we go crafting anything else, yeah, we're still at currently best gear we have available for a blacksmith, so that's lovely. Alright then, let's go ahead and start out with 2 basic synthesis in order to get almost done. A few basic touches, and do a Master's Bend to give us a few more rounds. Then we can do Basic Touch again to finish out High Quality. And then one more Synthesis to finish off the Bastard Sword. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut up now. I've explained basically everything I can, and we're just going to slowly work through all of this. Thank you for bearing with me. As I said, these are going to be very monotonous episodes. Just working through after we've done the crafting quest, it's going to be just working through our crafting log, and that's going to take a bit. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I quite enjoy the crafting, but it's not great entertainment. But there's not much I can do about that. Alright, we're making some bronze rivets next. Ooh, progress 10, so this will actually be easy to make. Alright, level 9 gives us a few new actions, which I'm going to be moving over here. We get Rapid Synthesis and Hasty Touch. Let's go ahead and take a look at what those do for us. Hasty Touch increases quality and requires no crafting points. It has an efficiency of 100%, so the same as a Basic Touch, but it only succeeds 60% of the time. So you save 18 crafting points, but you use up some durability for a 40% chance of failure. Meanwhile, Rapid Synthesis increases progress by 250% of normal, with a success rate of only 50%. So it's effectively 125% efficient. So it is technically better than Basic Synthesis, but I don't like it, just because it's inconsistent. It's inconsistent, it feels too risky to me. Real quick, I want to check. Do I have food on hand? I have orange juice. I really should be drinking that orange juice because it gives a 3% experience bonus, but also, do I need it right now? Not really. Alright, back to crafting. Alright, the game will default to never using high quality items if it can help it. You have to go in and manually select that you want to use high quality items. It's just a way to make sure that you're not accidentally using your high quality items when you don't intend to. So do keep that in mind as well. Did I? Oh, I did mark down. I just forgot to check. I did, in fact, mark down that we need to make 3 bronze rivets total. Oops. My bad for not checking that more closely. So I need to make 2 more to finish this off. And we hit level 10, which gives us a new feature, Quick Synthesis. You can now craft items using Quick Synthesis. Quick Synthesis is available for any item you have successfully crafted at least once using traditional methods, and can significantly reduce the amount of time required to create multiple normal quality items. To begin Quick Synthesis, open your crafting log, select the desired recipe, and then press the Quick Synthesis button to the immediate left of the Synthesize button. As Quick Synthesis only focuses on completing the recipe as fast as possible, it is difficult to produce high quality items. If quality is your aim, normal synthesis is recommended. So when we were making 18 bronze ingots earlier, sure would have been nice to have that. Oh well, it's fine. But again, you do have to craft the item at least once normally to be able to use Quick Synthesis. And now that we have Quick Synthesis on one class, on our Blacksmith, we have it on all of our crafter classes. Even if they are level 1. Alright, we should be getting very close to done. How many more? 3 more recipes until we're finally finished here. And at level 11, we get a new trait. Inner Quiet. Gains a stack of Inner Quiet with every increase in quality up to a maximum of 10. Inner Quiet grants a 10% bonus to the efficiency of touch actions for each stack. So we can have up to a 100% bonus to the efficiency of our touch actions and thus our ability to increase quality, which is really nice. And we've made it, the final thing we need to craft, a bronze doming hammer. Alright, and that finishes us off. Our first 5 levels of crafting gave us a level 11. Don't worry, it won't be this easy to gain levels in the future. It'll get much harder as we go. Alright then, let's go ahead and dump all of the things we've crafted into our armory chest. We made so many useful tools. Let's go ahead and see if we've built anything we can actually equip. We made an amateur's file, which we can equip for ourselves, a secondary tool to give big bonuses to our various crafting stats, as well as made for ourselves a better hammer, so that's nice. Go ahead and equip those. Now let's see, did we make anything for Rogue? We did not make any new knives for Rogue. We did not make a useful axe for the Marauder. And of course, the Arcanist uses books, not weapons. Alright, let's finish off today by going ahead and selling off a bunch of stuff we don't need. Let's see, what have we picked up that we don't need? I'm gonna hold on to anything that we use for crafting. Let's see, we'll sell off the elegant bronze pieces, the little bit of extra money you get sometimes from the end of quests. Go ahead and sort these, and let's see. We do not have Gladiator yet, so we're going to hang on to that. We have some stronger axes. We have a Cloud Axe, so we can sell our weaker axes. Knives, we can sell our weaker knives. Grimoires, sell the weaker ones. Generally, what I like to do is I like to go through and only keep the strongest of what I currently have for each class and sell off the rest. And it is good to be on top of that because otherwise you are going to fall behind on managing your inventory and it's going to get messy and awful and bad and it'll suck. Alright, I think we're good then. Our inventory is relatively clean so far. We're still at the beginning of the game, so we haven't had much time to clutter it yet, but in time, regular inventory management will be a very valuable thing. But now then, with our first 5 levels of the crafting log done, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, Brithael, you've got more quests for us to take care of. You probably have several more quests for us to take care of, but it's fine. It's fine. I will see everyone next time for more crafting as a blacksmith.